Hello and welcome to this electrical principles training video. Now, a couple of weeks ago on Twitter, I sent out a bit of a broadcast for help. I asked if anybody on there could send me images that they didn't mind me using, that they'd taken themselves of thermocouples for a video that I was making. And if you've not watched that video that involves thermocouples, it's really worth going and checking that out. Now, I got a lot of help. People sent me images, some of which I was able to use in the video, and I was enormously grateful for that. However, what then happened was that someone who goes by the name of Pegasus Electrical on Twitter got in touch with me via direct message and offered a little bit more than some pictures that would help me out. They actually offered to send me some thermocouples through the post. Now, as the messages unfolded and we went backwards and forwards, it turned out that actually there was a few things more that Pegasus Electrical wanted to send me, and we ended up with a box of this size with bits and bobs in. This is a very heavy box. I don't think this is like an Amazon package that I'm going to open up and there's not a lot of stuff in here. So this is really exciting. And I just want to say a really, really big thank you to Pegasus Electrical. The chap there is very modest, very humble. Didn't want lots of big fuss being made and didn't want his name being kind of sprayed all over the place, but was happy for me to refer to him by his company name, Pegasus Electrical. And I'm just a little bit overwhelmed by this, because this is just someone who has seen a way that they can help out and has followed through on that, and I'm absolutely staggered by their generosity. And I get the feeling that as I open this up, I'm actually going to be seeing an awful lot of stuff in here that I wasn't really expecting. So thank you to Pegasus Electrical. I really hope that I'm kind of worthy of receiving this kind gift, and I hope that I can use what's in here to produce some really helpful, really educational content. Yeah, just thank you. I'm overwhelmed and I don't really know how to express it any more than that, but what an incredibly generous gift. So we're going to open this up, we're going to have a look at what's inside, and we're going to see what kind of videos we can be making with this kit that I've been sent. So we've got the box open and we'll have a look at what's inside here. Very well packaged. We've got the packing material. Wowee. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Right. Well, it is a little bit more than just some thermocouples, as I suspected. It looks like I've got an entire industrial control set of equipment in here. This is absolutely unbelievable. I don't really know where to start with this. There's so much. Right, let's have a look. So let's start with what was sort of sent through. So we've got here a thermocouple. So that's been sent through. So again, this will be used for temperature monitoring. So inside there, there'll be the hot junction. So there'll be two dissimilar metals combined inside there, and then encased in a kind of a mineral insulated, I guess, layer of material to act as electrical insulation. So that's pretty cool, and yes, we'll enjoy opening that up and having a little fiddle around in there with what we've got in there. So there's one of our thermocouples, I think it's fair to say. I get the feeling there's quite a few more bits and bobs in here as well. This is just completely overwhelming. We've got an example of a different kind of thermocouple here. So we'll break these down in a future video with a bit more detail, but I suspect we've got some K-type and J-type thermocouples here. Again, more information on what that means to follow. And it looks like I've got about 3 of those have been sent through of various different flavours. Oh wow, look at that. Another one again. This one looks like it's been designed to be strapped onto a pipe or something like that. And the thermocouple you can see is at the end of this flexible cable in this case, so that's really cool. So that's quite exciting. This is just I keep saying this is unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe that somebody would just send me this stuff. This is just incredible. Absolutely amazing. Got another same one again there. That's absolutely brilliant. Another one of those types of thermocouples there. Wow, okay, so we've got some DIN rail mounted temperature monitors. So the thermocouples are going to hook into there and give us some temperature readings. This looks very similar again, another type of readout, this time with a 7 LED display for that one. So that's very cool. So I'll be able to connect these up in different ways. Wow. I cannot believe how much stuff that Pegasus Electrical have sent through to us. This is just incredible. I mean, this is just next level. There's a PLC there, which we'll be able to demonstrate some programming on, hopefully some ladder logic, and we'll be able to get some stuff actually operating and connecting and demonstrating what goes on there. Got another PLC here. I'm going to run out of space to put all this down. This is just incredible. I should have done a wider shot on this. I didn't realise quite how much stuff was in here. There's another 2 of these in here as well, of various different sorts. Got here a couple of 24 volt DC power supplies, so I can power everything. So I can power the PLC and the temperature displays, the readouts. Another thermocouple. I have another type there. Like I say, I'm running out of space to put this down. I'm having to put stuff off camera where I've got multiples of the same thing. This is just next level. So these are the power supplies that we've got here. So these are going to be wired in with mains power in this side, 230 volts coming this side, and then it's 24 volt DC output here that we use then to connect up the PLCs, and we'll probably use that to connect this up as well. This is so cool. I'm gonna have to get a panel to mount all this on. This is really exciting. I'm buzzing with ideas of stuff that we can do for this. This looks like another temperature sensor, perhaps kind that's just mounted in a room, almost like a thermostat. So we'll have a little play with that. There's some of this stuff that's not immediately familiar to me because it might be sort of brands and stuff that I've not come across before. It's just incredible. I can't believe this. More PLCs. There's 4 of these in here. Like I say, I can't actually get all this out and show you it all because I don't have enough space to demonstrate what it all is. Got another wall-mounted temperature sensor there. Some more thermocouples of other sorts. This is just phenomenal. Another thermocouple of a different sort, so we can get the full range. This is just incredible. I know I just keep saying this is incredible, but I am overwhelmed by the generosity that's been shown to me here. If I can produce some content with this that will help people out, maybe taking it up to the next level, looking at electrical engineering, people who are doing PLC programming as part of their courses. Another PLC there. This is just unbelievable. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and just completely humbled that someone would think to send this stuff to me. Like I say, free of charge. Not just free of charge, it's taken time out of someone's day. They've had to, package all this up, put it in a box, take it to the post office, pay the postage. I offered to pay the postage on the stuff. And Pegasus just did that very polite thing that people do when they're really polite and just kind of ignored the question, Again, that offer still stands. I must make that clear. Another thermocouple there of the same type that we've got here. Sorry, this one. This is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And another industrial wired one with a different kind of probe there. So another thermocouple with a different connection. So this is going to make for some phenomenal videos, and I'm just thinking about, I can use this for so much more as well. I can use this to demonstrate lots and lots of other principles. There's a lot of material here in the making, a lot of material. It's just, there's another PLC, open up another box, there's another PLC. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Apart from thank you so much to Pegasus Electrical for sending all this to me. Not just the kit, but the time that you've taken out of your busy schedule to package all this up and send it to me. the thought that I might be able to do something with this that will benefit learners up and down the country, hopefully, and maybe even some who are, you know, sort of out of their time, but perhaps need a little bit of CPD, or, you know, brushing up on some stuff or advancing their knowledge on some stuff. This is really, really generous, and I am eternally grateful for thinking that, for thinking of me and for thinking of doing this for me, and for the people that hopefully it will benefit also. So, yeah, we've got some content coming. My mind's already buzzing with ideas of stuff we can do. So there's lots and lots on the way here. And we'll go over some of this in a lot more detail. We'll talk about what all these things do, how we program them, what we can use them to measure, their applications. This is really, really cool and takes this way beyond what I would have been able to achieve video-wise at all. I just wouldn't have had access to these resources at all. So thank you. Just doesn't seem like enough, really. Just doesn't seem to cut it. And I really hope that the content that I produce you feel is worthwhile, this donation that you've made to me. So a big thanks to Pegasus Electrical, and a big thank you to you for watching, and watch this space for more content.